Hi everyone! Today is July 1st, 2020, and I am giving my informative speech. For my audience, I have my mom and my two sisters. My laptop microphone and camera isn't working, so they're kind of in the background just watching me over the phone. So that's why you can't see them, but they are here. For my topic, I changed it up a little bit. Originally, I wanted to do a mental health and exercise informative speech. However, everybody tells me my job is just so interesting. So I wanted to do a speech on what I do at work every day. So I work for a company called Hearing Life. We are a hearing aid company. And while that doesn't sound exactly interesting, it really quite is. We recruit patients who are 60 years and older to come in for a hearing test. And we also recruit local businesses in the area to have events for healthy hearing. Healthy hearing is really important because hearing is one of your main 7 senses. Now, when you can't hear, you have a lot of problems communicating. And when you can't communicate, it leads to a lot of isolation, a lot of anger, resentment towards family and friends. And I've seen it a lot with a lot of different patients where they fight a lot with their wife, or they'll fight a lot with their husband or their kids. They're very isolated, very angry all the time because they can't communicate. And when you can't communicate for a really long time, you have a lot of problems and a lot of trouble understanding and being a part of the world, and it does cause a lot of depression, a lot of anxiety. And so healthy hearing is really, really important to give you your social life and to make sure that you don't have any of those issues. Hearing loss also leads to Alzheimer's and dementia, which is a scary thing. But if you think about it, the way that your brain works is that if it's not being stimulated with what you're hearing, the part of your brain that has your hearing, it then it shrinks. So it's actually called shrinkage. So when your brain shrinks, it causes the first link to dementia or Alzheimer's, and it could also make it a lot worse as well. A couple signs that you want to look out for when you are looking for hearing loss is constantly saying what, asking people to repeat themselves, hearing muffled sounds, muffled noises, muffled speech when even your speech isn't sounding so well, as well as other people's around you, not being able to hear well in crowds or social gatherings, constantly turning your television or your radio up. Those are just some of the basic things that will trigger hearing loss. We recommend that everybody should have a hearing test, especially those who are 60 years and above. I recommend everybody get a hearing test at least once a year. If you have a loss of hearing, at least twice a year. With our hearing tests, you come in and our technology is really great because it will tell you what percentage of hearing you have lost and what percentage you have left. It'll tell you the severity of it, and we'll be able to help you and treat you with hearing aids. And hearing aids are great. However, you don't want to wait too long if you have a loss of hearing, because if you wait too long, it's harder because your hearing, it doesn't come back. Hearing aids don't give you your hearing back. They aid the hearing that you have. So if you wait too long to get help with your loss of hearing, it's even more difficult in the long run. But that's all the time I have for my speech. I really hope that you enjoy it. And if you ever want a hearing test, reach out to me. Thank you for listening.